Hey guys, it's Azen Sidevong, and I'm commentating over a member's video. So he's using my account, so I asked him, and yes, I can commentate over this. And now, someone on YouTube wanted to know a little bit more about the classes and the attachments of each weapon, and I'll go over it during this video. Let's see. Oh, for classes, each class strengths and weaknesses. There's almost non-existent. There's not really a rock paper scissors system. It depends majorly on your skill. So if you're like running and gunning, well, you could do that. Just don't plan on playing a sniper or run around being I guess you can play support with that. Okay, and assault. Let's see. You mostly have, of course, assault rifles. They're pretty balanced. Got good range, good stopping power. Take only a few bullets to knock someone down. So that's good accuracy. I advise using that class. Now the also has medikits, and the only one that's using can use them. So it's also a plus when you're lone wolfing, if you know what I mean. And next we got the medic class. Over that. Wow. Man, I'm shit tired. Okay, we got the engineer class. Let's see. Their weapons are mostly carbines, which means they have lower stopping power than the assault rifles themselves. But their fire rate's pretty good. Seriously. Same amount of bullets. Got rocket launchers, anti-tank mines. But since we're just playing the beta now, you don't really need those anti-tank mines since there's no vehicles or anything. So there's no point just dropping it out of nowhere. And let's see. Next we got the support class. Now this one I recommend a lot because the ammo supply box thingy, drop it anywhere, anyone on your team just picks it up and they're good to go. Your stocks, grenades, explosives, of course ammunition. And their primary weapons are LMGs or hybrid LMGs. Like the first one we start off with the AK series ones, or the if you're playing the US Marines, you play using the Mark 27s, which both have 45 ammunition off the bat. What else we got here? Now, weaknesses to each class. Well, I wouldn't say there's an obvious answer to that one. Aside from everyone gets a pistol, so if you feel like it, use all your rounds, switch your pistol. It's a cheap way to take people out, but hey, it works. And if everybody's using it, why not you? Now we'll get a little bit more to the weapons themselves. There are over 50 weapons, not counting primary weapons or anything like that, just like all of them in general. Rocket launchers, pistols, shotguns, rifles, sniper rifles, all that. So the answer to which weapon should I use, that's entirely up to you, since Battlefield made it kind of unique and innovative, where it's like kind of old school. It doesn't show you the stats of the weapons. You pretty much got to figure that out by yourself. But I told you a little bit earlier in the video that the fire rates are a little bit different. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention support class. Of course, they have the highest fire rate. They're LMG guys, and the lowest stopping power. Okay, now attachment themselves this time. I really suck at this. Each weapon can have up to 3 accessories. One is optics, primary attachment, and secondary attachment. In optics, you mostly have your scopes, which are like times 3.4, ACOG, which is the times 4, Cobra, which is kind of like a crosshair scope, except it's red, but it doesn't have the top aim thingy. So you can get a good headshot without having anything obstructing your view from it. Holographic sights, kind of standard. Times 7 sights, times 12 sights, specifically only for sniper rifles. battle rifle scope ×8. And this is actually a unique one that I've never seen before in most other shooters. In modern day, you know? You have the infrared scope. It allows you to see in the dark, which is pretty cool. Next we have primary attachments. Well, this part where you can put your bipods for your weapons, your foregrips, your well, if you're the soul class, you actually put your what's it called, underslung rail, I think. And if you didn't know what it was when you first looked at it, well, pretty much that is used for your grenade launchers for noob tubing, shoving your buckshot shells in them, you know, smoke grenades. So if you're wondering what that was, that's what it is. Let's see. Next one is secondary attachment. We have a couple of things here. Got a heavy barrel, and what the heavy barrel does is whenever you aim down the scope, it makes your shots more accurate. Like, no kidding. But the counter effect is that your vertical recoil just jumps up considerably. So if you're gonna use heavy barrel, I would suggest you go single shot fire mode or burst 2 bullets at a time. You have a tactical light, which I'm pretty sure some of you guys are familiar with by being blinded by. And got a laser sight, and this thing, it's do it or don't do it kind of attachment. Because if you slap it on and you aim at somebody's head, the unique thing about Battlefield is that you actually see the angle at where the guy's aiming your face at. So he's top left of your screen, he's probably in that direction. And most likely they will duck down. So my advice, don't even try using it in laser. I mean, it's cool and everything, but hey, people duck down, which is not cool. But I will say that laser sights are really nice if you're trying to hip fire, so you don't have to guess too much. As in, you'll hit in that general area. Next we have flash suppressors. This reduces your range. You won't have any flashes from your muzzle fire. You won't have, well, you still have the noise for like subtle noise, like not as noticeable. Next we have the straight pull bolt for sniper rifle bolt actions. Now I haven't unlocked it yet because I haven't played too long, but I'm assuming it lets you cock back that bolt a little quicker. Now here's something a little bit cool for shotguns. You have 4 types of rounds. Yeah, 4 types. You have your standard buckshot 12 gauge, your flechette rounds, which gives you a little bit range and penetration power and trade off for the damage. And you have your frag rounds. I haven't unlocked that yet, but hope to make some holes in the walls or something like that. And lastly, you have your solid slugs, which instead of buckshots, which has like I don't know, so X amount of pellets, the slug will actually give you 1 projectile. So you gotta aim down your sights or something with that, or else you're gonna have it fly past someone's face, and I'm gonna say you're kind of screwed. Animated one got really pissed off. Let's see. Well, that's most of the attachments. What else should I say? Right. Some of the equipment you get. Everyone gets a knife, of course. You get 1 grenade. Defibrillators if you're the assault class, which allows you to revive your teammates. Flooding tool for engineer, and an EOD bot. Now this you might not have ever seen until you actually look it up. It's spelled EOD, literally. And it lets, if you're a high level engineer, it allows you to like deploy it on the field and you just drive the little sucker around. I mean, you could arm MCOMs with it, disarm them. You can actually go up to an enemy soldier and like hurt them a little bit with a little flame muzzle or whatever the thing is. It's that blank point. It's kind of funny. If you look it up and you put mashed 8 EOD bot, you find a nice link. It's very funny. Like, I mean, the guy's a foreigner, but he gets the EOD but arms the MCOM, sits the EOD in the corner, invisible to him, does it back and forth like 5 times until finally someone takes it out. It's hilarious. Let's see, if you played Bad Company 2 or Medal of Honor, you will pretty much know what a mortar is. You just, you know, get your binoculars out. If you're the squad leader, that's what I'm reading here in the blog. And able to call down mortar strikes. A little bit more on the squad leader. Only one person is a squad leader in your whole team. And what he could do is he can aim at an objective like a rush with comms, span attack order, and whenever someone on the team, not just the squad, kills an enemy or disarms it, or something like that, or on the MCOM, the squad leader actually gets 20 experience points just for doing the order, and the person that actually did the action will get 20 points as well, which is a good incentive to stay around that thing. Not only that, but the objective that's marked by the squad leader will have like 4 little dots on top of that triangle, you know, diamond looking thingy, and you'll know that's the marked objective. Now, every now and then you get like a crappy leader and it doesn't know how to do it, or don't know what the heck it is, which is fine, but it's always nice to have someone actually know what to do with it. If you be the squad leader, you actually have to be the highest rank, and or every now and then it just switches to whoever's like the first player in the room or something like that. I don't know. For the most part, it's the highest rank in your team. Just lost my track. What I was gonna say next. Well, the rush we're playing is soldier mode, meaning there are no vehicles at all. Now, this is so it can get more of the audience coming around and explore the game a little bit more, since people like Call of Duty since it's so popular. So, yeah, when the vehicles come around, that's when the real battlefield starts. Tanks, helicopters, jets on certain maps, lightly armored personnel carriers with guns on top. Shoot, those things are awesome. Then, what else we got? Oh, right, on the sniper class, Recon, I would advise trying this at least once. Getting the Mark 11 if you're US Marines, or the SVD if you're the Russians, and put no optic sight on it, just iron sights. And use like a battle rifle should be used. I would advise using, like I said, try it at least once, see if you like it. If you do, let me know. Like, tell me in the comments, like the video, say, hey, that was a really good idea or something, you know? Because, dude, that thing is a... Well, I like semi-automatics. I prefer it that way. Most people don't, but hey, that's just me. And if you're going to try and knife somebody, I would say pull out your knife beforehand, or else you have like a 2-second lag before you actually stab the guy. Before the animation and everything, too. So, what you do is you're playing on the PS3... or Xbox, you just double tap the knife button and will hold it out. Then just run up to do and just push R1 like crazy, and eventually you do the stab motion on him like earlier in the video. Advice. I don't know much else advice going on over here. Class, so, like I said, as a wrap up, there is no best weapon. It's totally preference. So is your attachments. But if you want to ask what I use For my attachments anyway, I usually use a foregrip, or if I'm using a support plus, I use a bipod for obvious reasons. And also, you can change your firing mode. I don't know if I said in the other video, but hey. Well, this video is over. But anyways, pushing the down button on the D-pad will allow you to change your firing mode, and pushing the up button will turn on and off your tactical light or laser. And other than that, this concludes this commentary. I'll see you guys later. Agent Saivong out from the BF11 team. BF Team 11. I always get that wrong. Oh well, like it, favorite this video, and we're out. See you guys.